Alright, this is a super goofy movie that I just watched. I watched it because of one of the movie podcasts I listen to. It's really funny, called How Did This Get Made? They're gonna watch this, and they usually watch like pretty dumb, dorky movies, and they talk about like, make fun of it and wonder how like it ever got made and stuff. So this is one of them. It's called Hell Comes to Frogtown from 1988, and it's based on like a post-apocalyptic world. There've been like 2 nuclear attacks, and most of the men are sterile, and so they're having a problem, conceiving children. And on top of that, I guess there's like a mutated mutants. I'm not sure if they're people that are mutated or if it's just the amphibians that are mutated, but there's a group of, like giant frogmen. So men-sized frogs and women-sized frogs. That's the story, and it follows Rowdy Piper's character, Sam Hell. Starts out with him. He's like gets arrested for assaulting a woman, and they find out that he has very virile sperm. He's left a trail of pregnant women from behind him. So main protagonist is like basically like a rapist, which is weird. But they recruit him, and the government says that he's gonna have to help them liberate this group of women from Frogtown, and then he has to impregnate them. So that's the story. It's darky, and to make sure that he does this, they strap I guess it's like a chastity belt, a male chastity belt on him with explosives, and only that government military people have the code to take it off of him, so he has to listen to him. And that's basically the story. He has two female officers that he's with, Spangle and Sentinella. They're driving him over to Frogtown to get the women, and nothing really happens till they get there. They find one woman that escaped. They get to Frogtown. There's a very creepy anthropomorphic frog that's supposed to be like a female stripper. That's really creepy. And then like they're there, they have to they get captured at one point, but then they find the women and break them out of there with not much action at all. It's this movie's really, really bad. It's horribly acted. The plot doesn't really make a lot of sense. All the action's awful. It's just like so fumbling around and weird. It's like here's a good connection. It's like Howard the Duck. It just doesn't make sense. Why you have like these animals looking like people. It's just so weird. But other like connections, it's kind of like there's a lot of weird references that you can see in Mad Max Fury Road. It's like post-apocalyptic. Also just some of the things that are happening towards the end, saving this group of women, and there are some odd similarities with that movie. Also like Children of Men, kind of the reverse, the women can't get pregnant, and Children of Men, and there's the one that gets pregnant. It's like the opposite. The guys don't have usable sperm, except for Sam Hell. And then also there's like more of the era a little bit, A Boy and His Dog with Don Johnson, kind of similar ideas going on there. But yeah, it's not good. It's just it's only like less than an hour and a half, but it's definitely not worth the investment of time. I'm giving it a 1 out of 5. It's just like really dorky, and never would have seen it if it wasn't for that podcast. So definitely one that you can skip. You don't really need to go out and watch Hell Comes to Frogtown unless you're a big Roddy Piper fan, I guess. Alright, that'll be it.